Welcome to the Daily Globe. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. In the electric vehicle world, giants like Tesla and BYD usually steal the spotlight. These companies are household names, dominating headlines and shaping the future of transportation with their cutting-edge technology and massive production lines. Their influence stretches across continents, setting the pace for innovation and competition in the EV sector. But now, Zimbabwe, a country better known for economic struggles than tech innovation, is making waves. Against all odds, this southern African nation is emerging as an unexpected player in the global EV race, surprising industry experts and inspiring observers worldwide. Even Elon Musk himself has taken notice, signaling a shift in the global EV conversation. When a visionary like Musk pays attention, it's a sign that something truly remarkable is happening, and the world is starting to watch closely. Zimbabwe's EV boom is a grassroots response to fuel shortages and high costs, proving that innovation can thrive anywhere. With frequent fuel crises and soaring prices, ordinary Zimbabweans have turned to electric vehicles out of necessity, sparking a movement that's both practical and inventive. This isn't just a local story, it's a case study in resilience and the power of necessity-driven change. Local entrepreneurs are converting old petrol cars to electric, and communities are embracing new technology, showing how determination can overcome even the toughest challenges. We'll explore how Zimbabwe's unique journey is challenging assumptions, drawing global attention, and offering lessons for other developing nations. The world is beginning to recognize Zimbabwe not just for its struggles, but for its ingenuity and potential to lead in unexpected ways. The challenges are real, from unreliable infrastructure to limited resources, but so is the progress. Every charging station built and every EV on the road is a testament to the country's determination to move forward. Let's dive into how Zimbabwe is turning local problems into global inspiration, and discover what the world can learn from this remarkable transformation. Zimbabwe's EV story began not with government incentives, but with the urgent need to escape chronic fuel shortages and unpredictable prices. Early adopters turned to affordable second-hand EVs like the Nissan Leaf, imported from Japan and the UK. Local mechanics quickly adapted, building a support network for these vehicles long before big brands arrived. Myths like the chargeless car by Scythe Technologies captured imaginations, but real progress came from practical solutions to everyday problems. The demand for electric mobility was driven by economic pain, not policy. This foundation of grassroots ingenuity set the stage for today's rapid EV expansion. Zimbabwe's journey shows how necessity can spark real innovation. By 2025, Zimbabwe's EV market has matured, with local companies like ZimEV and Electric Drive Zimbabwe leading the way. Government incentives, such as suspending import duties on EVs, have made electric cars more accessible. The number of EVs has soared from under 500 in 2023 to over 8,000 in 2025, especially in cities like Harare. Services like Via electric taxis are making EVs a visible, practical choice for everyday life. The sector has shifted from hobbyists to mainstream businesses, supported by policy and real economic benefits. Zimbabwe's EV boom is now a tangible force, transforming transportation and daily life. Zimbabwe's EV market is now dominated by Chinese brands, especially BYD, whose affordable models are changing the game. EV showrooms are popping up across Harare, and local conglomerates are investing in assembly plants for electric motorcycles and utility vehicles. This shift is creating jobs and building local industrial capacity. For many, switching to EVs is about survival and savings, not just the environment. Online communities are sharing tips and building a strong support network for new owners. Public transport and tourism are also electrifying, with electric safari vehicles and pilot programs for electric buses. These changes are expanding the benefits of electric mobility across society. Zimbabwe is quickly becoming a model for EV adoption in Africa. Elon Musk's recent comments on Zimbabwe's electric vehicle market have sparked global conversation, highlighting both his admiration for the country's progress and his concerns about the challenges ahead. Musk, known for his candid opinions, has drawn attention to Zimbabwe's unique approach to EV adoption, which stands out in the African context. He praised the grassroots enthusiasm and innovation driving Zimbabwe's EV movement, noting how local communities are embracing new technology despite limited resources. However, Musk also warned about the importance of maintaining high battery standards, ensuring grid stability, and the growing reliance on Chinese manufacturers like BYD, which has rapidly expanded its presence in Africa. Musk's remarks reflect the intensifying global rivalry between Tesla and BYD. While BYD dominates emerging markets where Tesla's footprint is still small, Tesla is positioning itself as a leader in quality and innovation. This competition is shaping the future of the EV industry, especially in regions like Africa. By raising these concerns, Musk is not only highlighting Tesla's commitment to safety and reliability, but also subtly critiquing BYD's rapid expansion and the potential risks of prioritizing speed over quality. This strategic messaging helps reinforce Tesla's image as a responsible premium brand. His focus on grid stability is both a technical point and a subtle pitch for Tesla's energy solutions, such as Powerwall and solar technology, which could help address the infrastructure challenges facing Zimbabwe and other developing nations. Zimbabwe's surge in electric vehicle adoption is now part of a much larger global competition, as countries around the world look to Africa as a new frontier for sustainable transportation and innovation. The country's experience is shaping how industry leaders and policymakers view the opportunities and challenges of emerging markets, influencing strategies for investment, technology transfer, and collaboration. As the world watches Zimbabwe's progress, the nation is becoming a test case for the future of electric vehicles in developing countries, offering valuable lessons for the global transition to clean energy and sustainable mobility. Zimbabwe's EV boom is reshaping its economy and society. Reduced fuel imports free up capital for health, education, and infrastructure. Energy independence strengthens national security and policy autonomy. The shift to EVs is creating new jobs and skills, with training centers adapting to meet demand. However, high upfront costs risk creating a green divide, making EVs more accessible to wealthier citizens. Policymakers must ensure equitable access, especially through public transport electrification and financing options. The true impact will be measured by how widely the benefits are shared. Zimbabwe's green transition is as much about inclusion as innovation. Experts like Dr. Tariq Ali see Zimbabwe's electric vehicle boom as a remarkable example of leapfrogging, where a country bypasses traditional stages of development and jumps straight into advanced technology. This transformation is not just happening in boardrooms or government offices, but is being driven by the ingenuity and determination of everyday Zimbabweans. Grassroots adaptation, from local entrepreneurs to community workshops, has been the real engine behind this progress, showing how innovation can thrive even in challenging environments. The informal sector, mechanics, small importers, and independent workshops, has played a crucial role in making electric vehicles accessible and affordable. These local players have been quick to adapt, learning new skills and finding creative solutions to technical challenges. However, as the market expands and more people turn to EVs, there is a growing need for formal training programs, standardized certifications, and clear safety guidelines. This will ensure that the sector remains safe, reliable, and ready for the future. One of the biggest challenges on the horizon is battery management. As more electric vehicles hit the roads, the question of what to do with used batteries becomes urgent. Without a national strategy for recycling and repurposing, today's innovative solutions could quickly turn into tomorrow's environmental problems. Developing a robust system for battery collection, safe disposal, and second life applications will be essential to keep the industry sustainable and environmentally friendly. To address these challenges, government and international partners must step up their investment in research, infrastructure, and policy development. Supporting second life battery applications, such as using old EV batteries for solar energy storage, can extend the value of these resources. At the same time, clear and enforceable regulations are needed to guide the industry and protect consumers. Dr. Ali remains cautiously optimistic. He believes Zimbabwe's model is inspiring for the continent, but stresses that proactive governance is essential. Without strong leadership and forward-thinking policies, the momentum could stall or even reverse. The government's role is to clear the path for progress by stabilizing the national power grid, setting and enforcing safety standards, and ensuring that the benefits of electric vehicles reach all citizens, not just a privileged few. This means investing in infrastructure, supporting local businesses, and making sure that rural and urban communities alike can participate in the EV revolution. The enthusiasm among Zimbabweans is real, and the economic case for electric vehicles is stronger than ever. Lower running costs, new job opportunities, and cleaner air are just some of the benefits already being felt by early adopters in their communities. Zimbabwe's experience is now being watched closely by other African nations, who see it as a potential template for their own journeys towards sustainable mobility. The lessons learned here could help shape the future of electric vehicles across the continent. Ultimately, the next phase of Zimbabwe's electric vehicle journey will depend on smart policy decisions and a commitment to inclusive growth, ensuring that everyone, regardless of background or location, can share in the benefits of this technological leap forward. Zimbabwe's EV future hinges on solving infrastructure challenges. The fragile power grid must be upgraded, and solar energy offers a promising solution. Rooftop solar and microgrids are easing pressure, but more investment is needed in commercial solar farms and rural charging stations. Public charging infrastructure is still scarce. Expanding it is vital for broader adoption. Private companies are starting to build charging points, but a national strategy is needed for equitable access and standardization. End-of-life battery management is both a challenge and an opportunity. Repurposed batteries could stabilize the grid and support renewables. Building a domestic recycling industry will require investment and expertise. Sustainable growth depends on tackling these issues head-on. Zimbabwe's EV boom is a symbol of resilience and hope, challenging the global narrative on green technology. The country's journey, born from necessity, is now a beacon for others facing similar challenges. Industry leaders' concerns highlight real hurdles, but also validate Zimbabwe's growing influence. The future depends on balancing grassroots energy with smart top-down policies, especially for grid stability, charging networks, and battery management. Zimbabwe's experience is a lesson for the developing world. Progress is possible, even in tough conditions. The quiet hum of EVs in Harare signals a new era. The world should keep watching as Zimbabwe drives toward a cleaner, more equitable future.